Hi my dear Indian history viewers, I have brought you the complete story of Vikrama and Bethala. If you watch this story, you will never forget it for the rest of your life. So, let us begin the story.
In ancient India, in the glorious city of Ujjain, ruled a mighty king named Vikramaditya. He was fearless in battle, gentle to the weak, truthful in speech, and unshakable in justice. His people loved him, and sages respected him. The strange yogi's test one day, a mysterious tantric yogi appeared in Vikrama's court. Every morning, without a word, he offered the king a fruit. Vikrama accepted it respectfully and handed it to the treasury. This continued for 10 long years. One day, a fruit slipped from a servant's hand and broke open, revealing a brilliant gem inside. Vikrama realized that every fruit carried such a gem. The yogi had been silently testing the king's patience, honesty, and detachment. Vikrama immediately summoned the yogi and said, "You have tested me long enough. Now tell me, what do you truly want?" The yogi replied, "O king, I am performing a sacred ritual. To complete it, you must bring me Bethala, a powerful spirit who lives in a corpse hanging upside down on a tree in the cremation ground." The yogi laid down 3 conditions. Vikrama must carry Bethala on his shoulders. He must not put the body down. He must remain completely silent, no matter what Bethala says. Bound by his promise, Vikrama agreed. The cremation ground. At midnight, Vikrama entered the cremation ground, a place of skulls, ashes, jackals, and flickering funeral fires. On a tall tree hung a corpse, glowing strangely. As Vikrama lifted it onto his shoulders, the corpse laughed. It was Bethala, clever, ancient, and dangerously intelligent. Bethala's challenge. Bethala spoke, "O king, to pass the time, I will tell you a story. At the end, I will ask a question. If you know the answer and remain silent, your head will burst. If you answer, I will escape." Though bound by silence, Vikrama was bound even more strongly by dharma. He could never allow injustice or falsehood. The 25 Tales. As Vikrama walked, Bethala narrated 25 stories, each ending in a moral puzzle. The stories included brothers and betrayal, kings and justice, love and sacrifice, greed and wisdom, truth versus duty. Each time, Bethala asked a question. Vikrama answered correctly, Bethala laughed and flew back to the tree. And Vikrama returned, again and again, never angry, never tired. Example of a classic tale. Bethala once told of 3 men who loved the same woman. One gave her food when she was starving. One saved her from dishonor. One married her lawfully. Bethala asked, "Who is her true husband?" Vikrama replied, "The one who protected her honor, for without honor, life itself is worthless." Bethala praised his wisdom and escaped again. The final journey. On the 25th attempt, something changed. Bethala told a story, but asked no question. Vikrama walked in silence. Finally, Bethala spoke. "O Vikrama, you have passed the true test. Listen carefully." The hidden truth, Bethala revealed. The yogi plans to sacrifice you at the end of the ritual to gain supreme power. Your patience and wisdom have broken his spell over me. Bethala instructed Vikrama, "Stand outside the ritual circle. When the yogi bows, push him inside. Chant the mantra backwards. The end of the yogi." When Vikrama returned with Bethala, the yogi began the ritual. At the right moment, Vikrama followed Bethala's advice. The yogi fell into his own trap and was destroyed by the very magic he sought to control. Bethala's farewell. Freed at last, Bethala said, "O Vikrama, you are not great because you are king. You are king because you are great." With a final laugh, Bethala vanished forever. Legacy Vikrama returned to Ujjain and ruled with unmatched wisdom. His name became eternal, and the stories of Vikrama and Bethala were told for centuries to teach rulers, children, and scholars the meaning of justice, intelligence, patience, and dharma. Moral true power lies not in magic or strength, but in wisdom, truth, and righteousness.